Okay. So why do you not pop your dash before all this happens? You have so much time to pop your dash, but you don't pop your dash. Like, you know you're about to fight someone, but you don't pop your best utility? Yeah, why do you not pop your dash? You know fights are coming. If you want to get coached by me or watch me coach other players, just come follow my Twitch. It's on the screen right now. Thank you. So, we didn't come up with a plan round one, so we don't know what the actual plan is. So, after you win pistol, you have money. The enemy team doesn't. So you buy up. So you're supposed to win that round, right? Can you still lose? Yes, but you're supposed to win that round. So pistol round is worth 2 points, not only one. To a game first to 13, who doesn't want a free round? So we need to win this round as much as we can. We need to do anything to win the round. Think of your best plan to win the round. Just think of something that's really good that can help you win the round. So also, if you peek this fully, they can't be there in time. Barriers go down, and you peek, they cannot be there in time. So don't waste time clearing this. So you dashed and then smoked. You didn't let your dash finish. Because they'll see you on the map, right? Or they'll see you before your smoke actually, you know, becomes into a smoke. So they'll just spam you right here. So you need to smoke, dash into the smoke. Okay? Here. Unlucky. She peeks. She shouldn't do that. Unlucky. But if you want to be a cool guy, I know you were trying to pick up the gun, but your teammate picked it up. Unlucky. But if you want to be a cool guy, you want to pick up this gun. Okay. Right, you want to pick up this gun, look at the smoke, and then, drop and pick this up. If you want to be cool. So therefore, even if she does peek, you still have a chance. Right? I remember this round. This is the round I remember. I watched a little bit. Yeah, see? Now they can't be there. So you peeked it, right? So now they can't be there. But look at this. Your crosshairs here, you're pre-aiming like 10 seconds before the actual angle. What if they're here? What if they're here? You're trying to pre-aim for the corner only, but what about everything before the corner? You're trying to pre-aim for this, but like what about the rest of the corner? You pre-aimed way too early. Try. Not really much you can do. Nice try. I mean, you just got blinded while updraft dashing. I'm gonna skip that round. Da 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 da. Let's go. Yeah, so when you dash in, you want to look there. you want to look in this general area when you're dashing in. You feel like you have no time for that? Time what? To look left? You dash in. Easy. Did it. You dash in without looking there. Okay. You land up top. And then if he actually was there, you're just dead. You can't shoot your gun right now, right? You cannot shoot your gun. And they do have their gun out. At least they're supposed to. So, of course, they're going to kill you because you can't shoot your gun just yet. You have to dash in, looking there, updraft, dash in, looking there. So you don't have to look there after you dash in. Well then, you're a duelist. You kind of have to have a high sense because you're going to be in a lot of intense situations. And if you don't have mouse room, well then, sense is the problem. 0.1, 1600. Yeah, let me try. Okay, 1600. I'm on 1600. Right. It is a little on the slower side, but you can do it if you practice it. See, I just did it. No, it's all comfortability. You're a duelist. Most duelists have higher sense, but whatever you want. They can't be there. You clear this corner a lot. So what happened here? Why didn't we go? You said something. Do you remember? If you're gonna rush, right, and on top of that, not have a lurker somewhere, you kind of put yourself in the situation. You need to go. If you decide to rotate when you're all 5A main, most of the time what happens is someone's pushed or flanked, and now they're in a weird corner or rat spot. And if you have to clear every single rat spot there is when rotating, that's going to take the whole round. And then you're just going to die from one of these rat corners, and you're going to lose the round. So I'm not sure what we're scared of. Is it just because of the fucking smoke? Like, one smoke shouldn't scare you off. One smoke. Now it'd go B, because we gotta kill. Now B would make sense. I think no one wanted to go in with me. What do you mean? How do you know that? You don't know that. Our clove smoked, so she clearly wants to go. They clearly want to go. And if you ask for a flash, I'm pretty sure Reyna would give it to you. If you say, you guys want to hit the site, and they say yes, well then you can go. Alright, now you just hit a site together, doesn't really matter where. Yeah, this is why I need comms. You have your comms off in your recording settings or whatever. Okay, they have 4 ults, we have 5, but our ults suck. So here, you kill one mid, you need to be more comfortable with going somewhere else getting a kill. Right? It doesn't really matter where you go. Like, there really isn't no right answer. As long as you just hit a site together now, that's good. And usually, you want to hit that site where you got that kill. So in this situation, obviously it's not site, but you got the kill mid. Now, realistically, you can go anywhere. There's probably 2A, 2B. Probably is no right answer. There's no right or wrong answer, so you can go anywhere. Well, we just sit here mid and do nothing. Yeah, see, you clear this corner a lot. Yeah, kind of the same thing, right? We're not going. We're trying to taking our time. Like, you're letting them rotate. You're letting them rotate. You're letting them come up with a plan. What should we do? Like, by the time you hit the site, they're all going to be here. How long has it been? 17 seconds? So it's been over 23 seconds for you to hit the site. Just go through that Phoenix wall. Who cares? It only takes like 5 health, 5 HP, 10 HP, whatever it is. And if you're really scared of going through the wall, why not just go now? But we didn't. You took your time. Okay, so here, this is weird. So, someone was on the left, right? It was Phoenix. So you should be looking at your map when you dash because you're not able to shoot your gun. And realize Breach is somewhere on the right. So there's one on your right, one on your left. And you go ahead and fight on the right. Not only do you bring out your knife after you kill this guy, you brought out your knife. We can slow it down. That's your knife. You saw the pull-out animation. And also, I would be trying to flick to my left or behind me as fast as possible. This is where your sense fucks you. Now, I'm not sure if you tried to flick as fast as you can behind you, but I would. It's kind of hard to tell if you tried because you died right here. I mean, you're a duelist. Most duelists have higher sense, but it's all comfortability. If you want to do it, do it. So, why didn't we try to kill this Phoenix? He's opting backside. You have a Vandal. Running gun his bitch ass. Like, if you were that Phoenix, right? What is one thing you probably wouldn't want to happen to you? Someone running and gunning in your face, right? You wouldn't want that to happen because you're gonna die. So we should be doing that to him. Like, it doesn't matter if you actually die. It's that you did the right play. You can still die and do the right play. So, if you try to run and gun him, and he no-scopes you, well then fucking unlucky. Just confuse him, basically? Well, it's not about confusing. You do. Exactly. So you updraft dash here, right? And you go on the right to unpeak the angle, right? Because if he's holding, backside, right? He's holding like this, right? So you unpeak the angle. So if he does really want to peek, he has to peek very wide, right? If he wants to kill you, he has to come out like this, right? He's probably gonna die. So you come under, and then you, right? Just push it like an idiot. Yeah, see? You're not communicating with this knife I thought Cypher was was part of your trio. Here, you get flashed. Okay. You just dash. Why do we dash? You're not communicating with the person you're in a 2v1 with. Okay, let's talk about pistol round. So with the same thing I said earlier, right? You want to try to win this round. Like, you want to come up with the best plan you could think of with your situation, with your comp, and how the enemy team plays, and their comp, right? So what I like to do as Jett is I buy updraft or a smoke depending on whatever sentinel they have, right? So if they have a Cypher, I'll flank and buy an updraft. If they have a Vise, I'll buy updraft and flank. And I'll updraft her wall. If they have a deadlock, well then I can buy a deagle because I just walk past it. If they have a chamber, I'll buy a smoke. So in this situation right here, I would buy an updraft and play here. And if they're not A, I would flank. Yeah, so here, you need to rotate earlier. So if you don't hear anything in the first 3 to 2 seconds, they're not at your site. Especially this round. Every rank, every pistol round, everyone rushes. No idea why, but every rank, everyone rushes round 1. So if you don't hear anything in the first couple of seconds, it's not your site. So I would be flanking right now, or I would be rotating, right? But you took too long, so you decide to flank right about. Well, you just had to rotate right about now, okay? By the time you get to B, your teammates would have defended B, and it's going to be a 5v2 or whatever. You're going to be up numbers, or it's going to be B retake time. By the time you get to B, your teammates are all going to be dead, and it's going to be B retake, right? So the only way you have impact on this round is if you flank right about now. You push A main, and if they so happen to be lurking outside A, well then your teammates know it's A, and yeah. If you push A main, well then, if they're not there, well then you know it's not A, right? I mean, I just wouldn't push. I want to keep my gun. Now you don't have an outlaw. I'd be gone. I would have rotated already. Okay. So why did we just peek with a Marshall? What is the Marshall good for? Am I mudded? I think I might be mudded. So answer the question. What? Yeah, it's good for holding. The Marshall is good for holding, not peeking. So I'm not sure why we peeked instead of holding. Yeah, you never flanked once. Yeah, there's no plan with you and your teammate defending site. Like, you're not asking for any util. You're not asking for a flash. You're not asking for your clove smoke. You're not asking for anything. You're just hoping you hit your shots. What I would ask for is a random smoke. Usually, you want to smoke around here. Like, this is always the smoke. It doesn't you would want to use these basically all around, not just for your ecos, right? But you're not going to win a 50-50 fight fighting here, looking up here. You're not going to win those fights. Could you? Yeah. But are you going to win more fights like that? No. Which means you're going to lose more rounds. You need to use a smoke like this. I can't even smoke.
Concealment.
Smoke like this. So you can play around it, play beside it. Put it right.
Obscuring vision.
Yeah, you can play around it. You can go help your teammate on site. Your teammate, you know, so much things you can do. I'll give it to you. You probably did say it right there. Right there. But it's just it's wrong. It's a bad smoke. Bad smoke, it's not going to help you win the round. So the smoke you're asking for, or first of all, you're not even telling her where to smoke. You're just assuming she knows. They know. Sorry. But you need to ask for a different type of smoke. Anything but the regular one. Because this smoke right here is not going to help you win the round. Okay. So why do you not pop your dash before all this happens? You have so much time to pop your dash, but you don't pop your dash. Like, you know you're about to fight someone, but you don't pop your best utility? That's not good. And then here, you fight this guy, but then you got scared because he was stunning, but you could kill him. You can kill him before the stun actually stuns you. You can get a couple shots off. You could have kept shooting him. Maybe even crouch sprayed. And then once you kill him, smoke yourself. Yeah, you're not really playing Jett. You're not trying to go for first bloods. The Jett is playing up here. You can sit back, right? Make sure you're not exposed. And then you can peek off timing. You know, you're sitting up here, you pop your dash, peek, dash away, right? Obviously, you wouldn't want to dash off. Okay. You can sit here and hold. Get your kill, dash away. You can sit up here. Hold, dash away. You can sit up here. Where am I? Hold, dash away. You need to flank more. That's the problem. What's your name? Yeah, send me your tracker. I want to see how many first bloods you got. Really? You got 5 first bloods? Really? I think that must have been offense. I think it was offense. I don't think you got any on defense. Because if you look, let's see. Round 13. So this should be green and be you. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Well, you got 1. But they came to you. You didn't go for the first blood. The first blood came to you. That's the enemy Jett. Yeah. So all your first bloods came from offense. That's right. I want to try to get out. You need to smoke yourself and get out. I would just get your kill. Get out. Okay. You can smoke. Updraft. Get out. You can smoke. Updraft. Obviously, there's going to be a smoke here. There's going to be a smoke there. So just smoke, smoke. Da 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 da. Yeah, why do you not pop your dash? You know fights are coming. Like, you didn't even pop your dash here, which is a little crazy. And then now you know for sure that there's multiple people. And you're still not popping your dash. You're just, yeah, you're too passive. You have good aim, but you're too passive. Okay, we're playing a retake. Nice shot. We don't lose this round, do we? Why did we... No, why did we peek? Why did we peek? It's 4v2. Just wait a little bit. You overheated. You overheated on one kill. No, man. No. Yeah, and we didn't even say where they... Oh, wait. Your teammates are lost. We know where they are. No, this is your fault. Send this to you.